You guys, I want to talk to you guys about why you keep sabotaging your growth, even when you want it so badly. Okay? That's what we're going to talk about today on Trauma Talks. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. Okay? All right, friends. So welcome back. Welcome back. Where we have real, raw conversations about healing, trauma, and faith without all the fluff, you guys, okay? So today we're going deep into something I see every single day with high functioning women, even men, especially in leadership ministry and in the healthcare field. So why you can be so smart, so capable, so ready to grow and still sabotage everything you pray for, everything you work so hard for. Let's talk about it, why that happens, and how you can stop it. Stop blaming yourself for it and really get to the root of the problem, okay? Remember what the word says. If your foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? Okay? Your behavior is not a problem. It's way deeper than that. Most of us think that inconsistency is a motivation issue, that we just need more discipline, a new planner, better habits. But here's the truth, you guys. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your identity. Exactly, you guys. Not the identity you portray, but your true identity. Okay? Your brain is wired to keep your actions consistent with who you believe you are. That's called the law of consistency. And it's deeply rooted in psychology and neuroscience. So luckily I can help you guys with that. Okay? So it's so deep down into you, makes you believe that I'm always the one who burns out. I mess up everything. These are the types of things that it says. I'm not worthy of an ease of life or success. Okay? Then every time you take a step towards, your brain panics and says, wait, this doesn't match our identity. This doesn't match who we truly are. Okay? That's when sabotage kicks in, you guys. Okay? So let's talk about the neuroscience of this self-sabotage. Let's get a little bit deeper into it. Okay? Let's get a little nerdy, okay, for a second, because this part changed everything for me and my clients. Your subconscious controls up to 95% of your behavior. Isn't that crazy? 95%. Your amygdala, flags the unfamiliar success, peace, or joy as a threat. Your nervous system interprets the unfamiliar as unsafe, even if it's good. Your habits live in the basal ganglia, which always returns to what's familiar, what it feels is familiar, okay? The habits that are familiar. So if your nervous system was trained in chaos, trauma, or neglect, then rest, peace, consistency will feel like a threat, okay? Success will feel like a threat. Your body doesn't sabotage you because you're broken. It sabotages you because you were programmed for survival. Yes, in the survival brain, not in success. So let's move forward with this, okay? Where does this come from? I know that's your big question today. So this isn't just a brain thing. It's a heart thing. Yes. Okay. Out of the heart comes the issues of life. That's what the word says. These identity templates get shaped early in childhood trauma, generational dysfunction, religious messages that equate sacrifice with worth, leadership cultures that reward burnout. Over time, your soul starts to believe, I only matter if I'm producing. I only belong if I'm holding everyone else up. So when you finally start prioritizing you, the guilt rushes in like a big storm. Okay? All right? You think you're failing, but really you're just bumping up against a belief that was never yours to begin with. Yes. Okay? It was never yours to begin with. Okay? So let's go and start to shift this whole thing. Okay, so how do we change it? Okay, that's the real question here. How do we change this? Okay, not with hustle. Okay, that doesn't work. No, not with shame, but with self-empathy, nervous system repair, and identity healing. Okay, so here's what that really looks like in real time. Okay, name the narrative, name the belief. What do I believe about success, safety, and rest? Not what you really truly believe, not what you tell your friends you believe, but what you truly believe in your heart. Bring compassion. Of course, I struggle here. My body learned this was danger. Okay, so that's maybe an example of something you could say. Create safety around change. Use grounding, breath work, prayer, and somatic tools. And I have some of those in my book, Deep Inner Soul Healing. Upgrade your self-concept. I am allowed to succeed and stay safe. These are really key things, okay? This is where faith meets neuroscience, because healing your identity is holy work. And beloved, you don't have to break to begin again. Okay, you don't have to break down to begin again. Okay, so I always say that, you're not broken and you don't have to break. No, I always say that on Trauma Talks. I know, but it's true. So if this hits home for you, I want you to know there's nothing wrong with you. Nothing. Okay, you're not weak. You're not broken. You are becoming. Yeah, I said it again. You are becoming someone your trauma never believed you were possible to be. Okay, your trauma never spoke that kind of language to you, but here on Trauma Talks, this is what we're all about: truth, healing, safety, identity, and grace.